Ladies and gentlemen, at first, I thought that it was all about the propaganda, but it is indeed the reality. The truth is, the former head of state, Uhuru Kenyatta, is endorsing the former president of Tanzania by the name Jakaya Kikwete for the African Union top job and not Raila Amolo Odinga. So I want to prove to you the actual details in this exclusive analysis. And I want you to follow this analysis very keenly because I will take you step by step. So even before we start, just a quick reminder. If you are listening to me for the first time or maybe you haven't subscribed, I'm requesting you to please just take a second or two and subscribe to this channel. You can also give this video a like. If you do that, YouTube will automatically recommend this channel and this video in particular to reach out to others so that we can grow. Thank you so much for your support. So yesterday, several ODM party leaders, including Robert Alai, who was also present, exposed Uhuru Kenyatta over this matter. So let me read for you this article that was posted by Robert Alai in his X account. He says that, I am told by two people very close to President Kikwete that the former Tanzania president is about to apply for the African Union chairmanship. I am also told that it is Uhuru Kenyatta and Samia Suluhu who prodded him to apply for the position. I don't know why Uhuru Kenyatta pretends to love Raila Amolo Odinga. Then later on, Senator Samson Cherargei also exposed Uhuru Kenyatta's secret deal with Tanzania to endorse Jakaya Kikwete for the African Union chairman position in a move to block Raila Amolo Odinga.
Vile umesikia sasa kiongozi wa Azimio anataka kuwa mwenyekiti wa AU. Sisi tunamuuliza tu Mheshimiwa Uhuru Kenyatta awache kusponsor aliyekuwa rais wa Tanzania Mheshimiwa Jakaya Mrisho Kikwete. Baba ameumia sana na tunafikiri hii kiti itasaidia yeye aendelee kupumzika na afanye kazi kwa nchi ya Afrika. So we are aware kuna watu wanamdanganya aliyekuwa rais wa Tanzania Jakaya kwa hiyo kitu ya AU itasimama. Hata watasimamisha yeye. Tunajua Uhuru Kenyatta hajapona tangu tumshinde 2022. Tunamuuliza kwa heshima vile Kenya yote imekubali kwa baba Raila Odinga akuwe mwenyekiti wa AU. Sasa yeye mwenyewe sasa awache kutumia vigaragosi kama aliyekuwa rais wa Tanzania. Ndio Kenya to present one candidate East Africa tuweze kuchukua hiyo kiti ndio tuende mbele. Na sasa unajua baba anapojitayarisha sasa kuomba hiyo kiti haitaombwa na chama cha ODM ama Azimio, itaombwa na serikali. So ni mambo matatu tu wafanye. Tunataka tu aombe msamaha wa Kenya kwa sababu wakati kulikuwa na maandamano Wakenya wengi waliumia na biashara ziliangamia. Ya pili aweke loyalty kwa serikali ya Rais William Ruto. Kwa sababu kupata hiyo kiti itabidi serikali ndio italobby. The government will use its own resources kumwombea hiyo kiti katika nchi za mbalimbali apate kiti ya AU. Na ya tatu sasa unajua wale watu wa Azimio na wale wengine waache kupiga serikali vita. Sasa tunataka wote tuweke kampeni ya kusaidia baba akuwe AU chairman. Najua the reason most of na nimeona ODM wameitisha what you call crisis meeting. Ni kwa sababu watu wengi kwa ODM walikuwa wameshika koti ama shati ya baba ndio wakuwa political relevant. I know in 2027 we will attend so many political funerals of people who have depended on Tinga doing politics. Na tunawapea risala za rambirambi za kisiasa.
Uhuru Kenyatta was also in Tanzania, whereby he attended a certain international conference event. And because in politics, nothing happens out of coincidence. Apart from Uhuru Kenyatta attending this event, what do you think was Uhuru Kenyatta's real mission in Tanzania over the African Union chairman position? I want us to discuss all this in this analysis. There are some leaders across East Africa who are totally against Raila Amolo Odinga. They are really opposing Raila Odinga's candidature for the African Union chairman position. I can mention for you some of these leaders. Number one, we have the President of Tanzania, President Samia Suluhu. And the reason as to why Samia Suluhu is against Raila Odinga's African Union chairman position is because she is very angry at Raila Odinga and President William Samoei Ruto. The reason to her anger is this. Do you still remember last year when Raila Odinga himself invited Samia Suluhu to mediate, to broker the talks between Raila Odinga and President William Ruto? But William Ruto rejected. So Samia Suluhu was kept waiting here in Kenya until the day she returned back to Tanzania. Since that day, Samia Suluhu is very angry at Raila Odinga and President William Ruto, and that is why Samia Suluhu has been talking very bad about Kenya. Number two, the President of Uganda, Yoweri Museveni. And of course, I talked about this. The reason as to why Yoweri Museveni is not supporting Raila Odinga is because of his bitter fallout with Raila Amolo Odinga. And that is why I would like to advise Raila Amolo Odinga. Keeping friends is very, very important in politics. And number three, the President of DRC, Democratic Republic of Congo, by the name Felix Tshisekedi. But Felix Tshisekedi here is being influenced by Uhuru Kenyatta, because Uhuru Kenyatta supported him for his presidential bid until Tshisekedi became the president of DRC. Apart from all these leaders in East Africa, there are several other leaders across Africa who are totally against Raila Amolo Odinga. And that is why, up to date, apart from the president of Nigeria endorsing Raila Odinga for that position, there is no other leader in Africa who has come out to endorse Raila Odinga for that position. And that is why I still say, I personally really wish Raila Odinga all the best for that position. But also, I really doubt if Raila Odinga will win. But the big question here is, of all the people, of all the leaders, why is Uhuru Kenyatta against Raila Amolo Odinga? Why is Uhuru Kenyatta not supporting Raila Odinga for the African Union chairman position? What happened to the bromance between Raila Odinga and Uhuru Kenyatta? What really happened to these two famous handshake partners? Why is Uhuru Kenyatta supporting Jakaya Kikwete and not Raila Odinga? Let me give you 3 reasons. Number 1, Uhuru Kenyatta is not supporting Raila Amolo Odinga simply because of the Mount Kenya region factor. Now, how many of you have observed, have realized that the Mount Kenya region leaders, including our own Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua and several other UDA leaders, are completely against Raila Amolo Odinga? The reason to this is because Mount Kenya region leaders are actually endorsing Uhuru Kenyatta for the African Union chairman position. I want to give you just a small assignment. I want you to go and search for the UDA senator for Kiambu County by the name Karungo Wadangwa, what he said endorsing Uhuru Kenyatta for the African Union chairman position. I also want to read for you this article here from this newspaper which says, pressure Uhuru Kenyatta apewe kazi ya AU. It proceeds to say that baadhi ya wandani wa rais mustahafu wasema anafaa zaidi kuliko Raila Odinga kwa kazi hiyo. There is the inner circle of Uhuru Kenyatta who believe that instead of endorsing Raila Odinga, Uhuru Kenyatta should have been endorsed. Uhuru Kenyatta is the best compared to Raila Amolo Odinga. So let us wait and see how things will turn out to be. Number 2, Uhuru Kenyatta is not supporting Raila Odinga for the African Union chairman position simply because Uhuru Kenyatta is doing it out of revenge. I said it here before that Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta also wanted the African Union chairman position. Let me read for you this article from the Star newspaper, which says, retired President Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta and the opposition chief Raila Amolo Odinga are reportedly eyeing a top African Union job set to fall vacant next year. So this was Uhuru Kenyatta's plans in Azimio. Uhuru Kenyatta wanted to be endorsed for the African Union chairman position so that Raila Amolo Odinga on the other side, he can still vie for the presidential bid in 2027 general elections with Kalonzo Musyoka. But Raila Odinga went for that position behind Uhuru Kenyatta's back. That simply explains their secret fallout. And that is why Uhuru Kenyatta is not supporting Raila Odinga. Up to date, Uhuru Kenyatta has not endorsed Raila Odinga for the African Union chairman position. And finally, William Ruto and Raila Amolo Odinga working together for the African Union chairman position is something that will not please the former head of state, Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. Uhuru Kenyatta will actually oppose any unity between William Ruto and Raila Odinga. And the main reason to this is because Uhuru Kenyatta is not in good terms with President William Samoei Ruto, since Uhuru betrayed William Ruto for Raila Amolo Odinga. But let us wait and see how things will turn out to be. I also want to know your thoughts, your views, and your opinions in the comments.